a southern girl.
So keep your queen warm.
Oh, okay. I'm like happy but also kind of uncomfortable because I know the whole like story behind the relations, and
Don't be afraid.
I'm gonna be a little bit gutted when it actually comes out. Dragon no likey. I do like Gendry. He's a good character.
Isn't easy making a blade that big with dragon glass.
You left me to die.
First I robbed you.
Taste your own medicine, bro.
You're a cold little bitch, aren't you? Guess that's why you're still alive.
Did you bend the knee to save the North? Or because you love her?
Probably a bit of both, but I'd probably just say the first.
I borrowed a few books from the Citadel. Also a sword.
From the Citadel?
From my family. It's been in House Tarley for generations, so it would have been mine anyway, eventually. But my father had other ideas.
Not Randall Tarley.
Oh shit, oh god!
I offered to let him retain his lands and titles if he bent the knee. He refused.
Oh,
At least I'll be
Sam.
allowed home again, now that my brother's the Lord.
Your brother stood with your father.
Oh, Sam.
Thank you, Your Grace, for telling me. But may I?
Of course.
Oh no. I totally forgot. I was just thinking about how much I like Sam's character.
What are you doing out here?
Waiting for an old friend. It's time to tell John the truth.
You're his brother. Shouldn't you tell him?
I'm not his brother. He trusts you more than anyone. Now's the time.
Give Sam a break. He's just found out that his dad and his brother's dead. Damn.
I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to be down here.
Oh. It's just one big reunion episode, isn't it?
What are you doing in Winterfell? Or did you read every book in the Citadel already? What's wrong? Gilly? Is she alright? She's good. Little Sam?
Don't you know?
Know what?
Daenerys. She executed my father and brother. They were her prisoners. She didn't tell you.
I'm so sorry. We need to end this war.
It's not a very good start for Daenerys,
Would
is
you
it?
have done it? I bent the knee. I'm not king in the north anymore.
I'm not talking about the king in the north, I'm talking about the king of the bloody Seven Kingdoms.
The truth.
Bran and I worked it out. I had a high septon's diary. Bran had whatever Bran has.
What are you talking about?
Your mother was Lyanna Stark. And your father, your real father, was Rhaegar Targaryen. You've never been a bastard. You are Aegon Targaryen, true heir to the Iron Throne. I'm sorry. I know it's a lot to take.
You said he lied to me all my life.
Your father, Ned Stark, he promised your mother he'd always protect you. And he did. Robert would have murdered you if he knew. You're the true king. Aegon Targaryen, sixth of his name, protector of the realm, all of it.
And I was just like, oh shit, I slept with my family member.
Daenerys is our queen.
She shouldn't be.
That's treason.
It's the truth. You gave up your crown to save your people. Would she do the same?
I don't know, would she do the same? Is she so, like, obsessed with being queen? Or would she give it up to save the people? That's actually a very, very good question. Literally, I can't see a thing that's happening right now.
Stay back, he's got blue eyes!
I've always had blue eyes.
Oh, God.
Did you find anyone?
Stay back, he's got blue eyes.
The Umber boy. It's a message
From the Night King.
His army's between us and Winterfell. We're on foot.
We rode down from Castle Black. We can double up on the horses.
If the horses last, we'll get there before the dead. We just have to hope the Night King doesn't come first.
Sir Jaime Lannister. It's been a while, bruh. Bran's just doing his creepy I see everything look. Okay then, what does that mean? I have no idea. I didn't take any notes, which I didn't do before anyway, although I tried to on some episodes, but I didn't take any notes this time because I just kind of wanted to flow, like get back into the swing of things and try and, you know, remember things that were happening and soak in as much as I possibly could for the first episode so I wasn't missing anything. This was kind of a reunion episode, if anything, and obviously not much actually happened. Just because it's a season premiere doesn't mean that anything has to happen in the season premiere. Nothing major needs to happen. It's just introducing the new season. And with the changes that have happened recently, with the armies coming together, and apart from Cersei not giving a shit because that's the kind of person she is, but with the armies coming together and Daenerys coming back, coming to Winterfell, and Jon coming back, it's just kind of like reuniting people and introducing the characters back into the story and their places in the story and what they'll be doing, and setting it up for the rest of the season. So although it is a slow episode with very little happening, I think it's setting it up pretty well for the rest of the season. I think that was a really good premiere episode to be able to throw some really intense moments to us in later episodes, which I'm really looking forward to seeing. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed that. It was quite heartwarming at times when Arya and Jon reunited, and of course Gendry being there, and also I guess the Hound and Arya as well. Like, even though it was kind of a "you left me to die" kind of thing, and she robbed him, he still kind of complimented her a little bit, and that was nice. He had respect for that, the fact that she's basically what he did. He used to rob people, he used to leave people to die. That was just what he did, so he couldn't be pissed off about that, could he? That'd be hypocritical. It was a good episode, and you're definitely seeing the movements and the way that they're going to go with it, but of course you can never actually assume what's actually going to happen apart from if you read the books. I hadn't read any of the books for any of Game of Thrones, so all of this from season 1 right up to now is all just kind of new to me, and it's fresh, and I've got no spoilers, and I've been doing well to avoid the spoilers. In fact, I haven't seen any whatsoever for this episode. I did really enjoy that though, and I'm kind of glad I'm doing these reactions. I didn't think I was going to. I am really, really, really busy with my full-time job, but I thought I might as well just do it because people were asking. It was a very frequent and regular common question that was being asked, and I figured you'd probably appreciate me doing them, so I chose to do them. I really enjoyed that first episode, and I'm very glad I've made this decision. Overall, it was a good starter episode. I'm happy. I think lots is going to come. Lots is going to happen. And I'm really looking forward to the rest of the episodes. It's set it up really, really nicely so far. Slightly worrying that Tormund and those dudes are further north than... Is it further north? Yeah. Than the Night King and his army. They must be making some pretty good progress. So we'll see how that pans out. Obviously, we're expecting a pretty big battle scene. That's kind of a given. I'm really looking forward to getting to the end of this season. I'll be sad once it's finished, but I wasn't on such a journey like you guys were from the beginning or a couple seasons after. I just kind of binge watched it as quick as I possibly could back in 2017, 2018. Now we're here though. We have made it to season 8, and I think it'll be really good. I think the time that they've put into making this season, the 500 odd days that you guys had to wait, was probably worth it, and I think you're going to realise it's worth it by the end of the season. Yes, anyway, I'm going to repeat myself and just say I think that was a good starting episode for the season. Lots to come. I am pretty sure some very intense scenes, a lot of lib, lots to listen to, and probably the exact same twists and things happening will catch you off guard as previous seasons. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of this. If you enjoyed the episode, please make sure you give it a like down below. Give it a comment. If there's anything I missed whatsoever in the 10 minutes that the 20 minutes that I might have shown you, make sure you plop it down below into the comments and I'll check it out. For any new people out there, I'm sorry that I don't include full episodes. If you know how reactors have to work with Game of Thrones, you'll understand the whole situation that we're in. Sorry if I didn't include anything that you guys might have wanted to see me react to. I just include as much as I possibly can that I actually do react to. If I haven't reacted to something, I don't include it. That's just straight up. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more Game of Thrones for the rest of this season, make sure you click subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are never missing an episode. And yeah, I'll see you next week for another episode of Game of Thrones. See you later.